Hello.
Yo, thanks for picking up the call.
Wait, who's
That
that?
must be Nuro, correct?
Yeah, that's me. I just moved in a few days ago after Chapter 34's release.
I see. I just wanted to ask you something. The other day, I heard from Thanos that 911 call didn't come from your girlfriend.
That. Funny thing is, she just mentioned that earlier today.
You're telling me someone hijacked your fucking phone? Yeah, why would I want to nuke Thanos' house? Who was the girl? I didn't get a good look. She had a hoodie on, hiding her face when she ran off with my phone around the time you called. The next day, Tails came over with my phone and gave it back. What did Tails say? He said the hooded figure claimed to be your new girlfriend. That sounds like a bunch of bullshit. I don't even know who she is. Neither do I, it's kinda weird. Didn't expect you to get so popular early on that someone's claiming you. I don't know if I'm that popular. I mean, it's less shocking than when I found out you were leaving the series. Wait, what? So, that whole new girlfriend thing was a fucking misconception?
I mean kinda. I've known Hanoka for about 2-3 years now, even during the production of both Racist Asian Time Bomb and Hanoka TV. I never mentioned that she'd be killed off the main show until that moment. Our main writer decided on that after finding out our zodiac signs don't match well.
Wait, does that also explain why Chris and the actress playing Ayaka were killed during production?
I mean, those two got into a massive car accident that caused their deaths, but it was mainly the Nico Truth Society that suggested to make that permanent instead of replacing the actors. However, a co-writer is so desperate to keep his ideas for Chapter 35, that he's suggesting reusing old footage and voice lines recorded by the two. Not everyone is on board with it, except for Dia's twin sister.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the dude is breaking continuity again, just so he can get his farewell bullshit over with. This co-writer thinks he's clever because he's setting Chapter 35 a year before 2035, when 91120 affected literally every single year. The main writer only really called the co-writer's timeline the 2035 timeline, because he couldn't think of a proper name, not because of the year. And most of the staff were against this whole 2034 thing. Iumu was all like, no, please, I don't want to record any more footage of me being evil, and Wilhelm didn't want to come back after finding out he was killed off in Chapter 34. Karen hated the co-writer for portraying her as something she's not. And as for Nozomi, well, the co-writer acts like she doesn't exist. And I'm getting tired of the who is that purple-haired girl bullshit. It's not funny.
That was a lot of information thrown at me. A bit too much.
Anyway, yeah, I don't have a new girlfriend. Besides, I wouldn't know who would fit my zodiac sign best. I heard Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer and Pisces are my most compatible, but I don't know.
Hang on, can we rewind back to that whole co-writer thing?
Oh, what is it?
Is he currently producing Chapter 35 as you're on this island?
Unfortunately, he is. Dia Chris 2004 is holding the staff and crew of MUSEIGEN hostage at gunpoint, forcing them to make his Chapter 35. The main writer is still trying to convince him to scrap the whole 2034 bullshit, claiming it's not worth it to break continuity for a Klitschko copyright farewell to the Dia and Kurisu era.
That's horrifying. Is the staff gonna be okay?
I don't know. It's gonna be a short while before me and the others get to head back for the production of Chapter 36. Luckily, the main writer had already shot footage in advance featuring Katori and Dia's twin sister. So once production is finished for Chapter 35, he can add that to the end of the episode and decanonize the whole of Chapter 35's plot, making it a filler episode, up until the point his canon footage takes over.
So in other words, he'll make it so that nothing in Chapter 35 actually ever happened? Isn't that a bit cruel?
May as well call it revenge, or the last laugh. For all I care, fuck Dia Chris 2004 for threatening the staff to make his Chapter 35. He can go shove his Dia figures up his
Hey,
Nuro. Who's the time of
hold on. What's
nothing.
that?
Oh, sorry.
Wait, no, did I just hear it? So Neuro's really hiding something. I gotta call up the boys for a meeting.